Hello and welcome to Live on SanAngeloLive.com. I'm Matt Trammell. Today we begin the show with breaking news regarding the possibility of San Angelo being a drop-off zone for illegal aliens. In an exclusive interview on Thursday morning, Congressman August Pfluger confirmed that the Department of Homeland Security is looking to bus an unknown number of migrants into town. Let's watch.
This is just unacceptable. We don't have confirmation yet. We've reached out to Department of Homeland Security and CBP and have not received an official response. But it's something that I've asked Secretary Mayorkas multiple times, what his intentions are, not just on this type of issue, but in the, the entirety of the issue on border security. Enough is enough. San Angelo, Midland, Odessa, nowhere in District 11 or Texas or anywhere in the United States deserves to have the flood of illegal immigrants that we see causing an unfunded mandate on our school systems, on our hospitals, on our law enforcement, the number of high-speed chases and criminal activity that we see, the rise in violence. It's unacceptable, and enough is enough.
Stay tuned to later in the show for the entire interview with Congressman Pfluger and San Angelo Live's Joe Hyde. Gas prices continue to soar across West Texas and, really the entire nation. Currently in San Angelo, the average price for a gallon of gas is about $4.45. Luckily for us in the Concho Valley, we are 17 cents below the Texas average. But since San Angelo broke the previous Texas record for the average gas price in March, it doesn't look like these prices are coming down anytime soon. In local news, a convicted murderer was shipped out of Tom Green County and is headed to a Texas prison. According to court documents, in late May, Kristen Jennings Dean took a plea deal for her role in the Duckworth Road murder of Eric Torres. Dean got the plea deal after accepting an immunity offer which stated she had to testify against her co-defendants. Her previous husband and co-defendant, Stephen Jennings, was also sent to prison, but he was sent for life for the murder of Eric Torres. For Dean's role in the murder, she will spend the next 30 years in prison. On Wednesday, San Angelo police were dispatched to Kirby Park, located at 1402 Edmond Boulevard, regarding a wanted subject. Officers located the wanted subject at Kirby Park and attempted to take the subject into custody. The suspect, however, fled from officers into the brush-covered northeast area of the park along the North Concho River. San Angelo police used a canine unit and the drone in an attempt to find the wanted individual, but were unsuccessful in doing so. A wanted bulletin has been issued, but in regarding to the identity of the wanted subject. Finally, if you're looking for a sunny and hot summer, don't worry. This year, you're in luck. In San Angelo, we will be experiencing scorching heat and very little rain. So far this year, we have only received 3.34 inches of rain. That's just about 5.5 below normal. As for the next 7 days, temperatures continue to be hot, hot, hot. The average high for the week will be 103. Over the weekend, highs will be above that with 105 and 107. So far, no rain in the forecast for the next 7 days. And after the break, Charlotte Anderson with Keep San Angelo Beautiful talks with Yantis Green about what they have going on this weekend. We'll be right back.
Power, durability, comfort. This season, you could have it all with a bad boy in your garage.
Every bad boy is built from scratch in the heart of America. Built to outlast the lifetime. Bad boys are fully welded with heavy gauge steel construction, engineered for all-day comfort, powered by high horsepower engines, and deliver the perfect cut. This season is the season for a bad boy.
Mow with an attitude.
Come get your bad boy mower at Henderson Tractor and Implement on Christoval Road.
Since 1994, Angelo Bolt has been the leader in San Angelo and the Concho Valley for industrial fasteners, tools, and supplies. With our extensive inventory, we will most likely have what you need for any commercial or personal job. Our knowledgeable staff has many years of experience to assist you in finding the tool or fasteners you need. At Angelo Bolt, customer service is our top priority. Come see us today at 808 Warehouse Road or call 655-0075.
Ask Brock and he'll tell you the only thing that's as fun and fulfilling as riding one 1,500-pound bull is riding 37 horses. Bad boy. Mow with an attitude.
Come get your bad boy mower at Henderson Tractor and Implement on Christoval Road.
And we're back. Today we are visiting with Charlotte Anderson with Keep San Angelo Beautiful. And you have an event coming up this weekend that is very important. First of all, thanks for stopping by, Charlotte.
It's good to be with you today.
What are we doing this weekend?
So we have our annual Hazardous Waste and Eco Fair.
Okay.
And we're real excited. We're expecting between 400 and 500 cars, so we're going to have a magnificent morning.
And this is where you can take household items that you need to get rid of, that you don't want to put in the dump, and drop them off to be taken care of, and it's at the Coliseum.
Yes, so we'll start about 7 a.m. in the morning. We encourage you to come early. We will take collections as long as we have capacity. These events are very, very expensive, so we'll have an on-site guy from our provider kind of counting us down on how much more we can take. I can tell you our first drop off will be Ella Elkins, who wants to save the oceans, and she's taking plastic bags again. Her goal is to get to 10,000 or over. I know she will go over and break her goal. Last year she collected 8,126 bags.
Okay.
And she broke her world record last year. So we're looking forward to her doing that again this year.
Okay.
And then right after that, BRI Recycling Solutions and Secure Documents will be with us.
All right.
They can take up to 4 boxes of documents for shredding. It will be shredded on site.
Okay. And what other things? There's household chemicals, I think.
Right. So we'll have paints you can drop off, pesticides, herbicides. I would encourage you, though, if you have a bucket of paint and there's a small quantity, just take the lid off, let the paint dry out. If the paint's already dry, you can put that in the trash. That can go to the landfill. That's an easy breezy thing. But some of the other items we'll be taking oil and latex paint, thinners, pool chemicals, antifreeze, aerosols, poisons, filters, corrosive liquids, and solids. So that's just a few of the things. Now, we will be taking electronics.
Okay.
So if you have a computer or a CPU tower, we'll take that. We will not take any monitors, monitors.
The old monitors.
Auto batteries, so we'll be taking that. And oil. So if you have oil, bring the oil. We can take all the oil you have.
Okay, great. And this is so popular, people line up early. Now, we're going to start about 7.
Absolutely. People will be in line before 6 a.m. We really we encourage people to come early, and they do. So that line will be building up really quick. As soon as our volunteers are in place, we'll start sorting them out and get wheels rolling just as quickly as possible. I can tell you that we will be handing out tickets for door prizes.
Okay.
So about every 30 cars or so is going to win a prize, and we have all kinds of prizes. So they'll be at the Eco Fair, and our first 100 guests at the Eco Fair are going to get a free t-shirt, and they're going to get a free bag. So we're real excited about that. It'll be a recycled, reusable bag.
Okay, and you have a bag with you.
Yes, I do, and it's just beautiful. Just a beautiful bag. These are really nice and sturdy. These bags used to be plastic bottles. So how about that? Very nice, recycled, reusable. And I will tell you that our paints will be also recycled.
Okay.
All the items from our event are either going to be recycled, reused, or incinerated. So again, really important. If you just have a little bit of paint in that bucket, open it up, let it dry out, put it in your trash. That can go to the landfill.
Okay.
If it's about half full, little liquidy, you can put some cat litter in there or an absorbent. That's also a great way.
Okay.
Otherwise, bring us your paint. Would love to take care of that for you. This collection will probably pick up about 85 to 90% of paint.
Very good.
Yes,
Very
sir.
Good. Now, there's more to do out there. While you're sitting in line from 6 o'clock to 7 or 7:15, you can get a cup of coffee.
Absolutely. We encourage everybody to hop out of the car, go grab a cup of coffee. Keep San Angelo Beautiful. We have our own private label that Dakota made for us. So we're real excited to feature that at this event. And if you really love the coffee, you can make a donation and take home a pound of that coffee with you as well. So it's just fabulous. It's your favorite taste in San San Angelo, and we know you're going to love it as much as we do. It is our annual fundraiser, so we have it available at all of our events, but it's just fantastic. The only coffee in town that changes the landscape.
All right. Well, we're going to have to check that coffee out.
Absolutely.
There's going to be other things out there as well. You mentioned the donkey rescue folks.
Right. So we're going to have Nestor will be with us, and he's just a lovable, huggable, kissable donkey. So if you need to get your pet friendly on, we will have Nestor out there for you. We're also giving away 2 bicycles. So we encourage the kids to come out. I believe at the Blue Cross Blue Shield table, they will have just a little registration. It's free to enter. There are 2 bicycles that we'll be giving away and doing a drawing for. So again, free t-shirts, first 100 free t-shirts on these bags, 100 free bags. Win a prize, get a ticket for that as well. Have a great cup of coffee. If you need a lunch plate, we're going to have burgers, hot dogs, sausage on a stick with chips and a drink for $8. Quick lunch, and just fabulous. But we should be wrapped up, I think, by about 11 with our event. The Eco Fair will go from 11 to 12. So still time to come out and check out some of our wonderful vendors. We have a gal from Norwex, which they are a company that provide cleaning products from Sweden, and they are toxin free. So she'll have a lot of samples out, and you can enjoy all the festivities of the morning. Again, that great cup of coffee. Some of our partners will be with us as well. We've got good fellow people coming out. Ethicon. We'll have First Community, a big sponsor of us. So we're real proud to have all of them with us. And again, and all of our vendors, so grateful for them to provide services for us and to make it just a really successful event.
And Charlotte, y'all do stuff throughout the year. Of course, Keep San Angelo Beautiful is a year-round effort.
Absolutely. We have after this event, we'll be at the previous Pops concert, the Star Spangled Banner celebration.
The San Angelo Live Star Spangled Banner concert and fireworks.
Absolutely. We just can't wait. So we'll be handing out these fans as well for everybody, because it will be a little toasty out there. But also trash bags. We'll provide trash bags for those so that they don't have a mess when they leave, and they can either take their trash with them or tie it up and put it in the receptacles that are in and around the area. So we're excited about that. We have a fall sweep that'll be coming up in October. Love volunteers. We usually have a little over 200 volunteers at that event. Great community-wide effort. You can pick your spot. This is perfect for team building. We also have areas that we clean on a regular basis, so we have places we can send our teams. But if you need service hours, this will be in the fall in October. I believe 8th is our save the date on that. But you can bring a team, and we have so much fun at this. So we get a prize for the most interesting item. And last year, they found a little kitten on the Red Arroyo. It was under a cardboard box. It was this big.
Oh, no.
No mom, no brothers and sisters. It was out there all by itself under a box, and we don't really know how it got away. But the family that found it took that home, and actually it was the city of San Angelo. It was the finance team, Patricia Tafoya. We're so grateful that she took the kitty. I believe they named it Sweeper, but so sweet. We had just a wonderful time at that event. And then we have the best team spirit, and we also have the tough team, the one that had to bring in the most trash. So a lot of great fun, a lot of great activities, and we usually see a little more participation from our Angelo State University school organizations and fraternities and sororities. So that's a lot of fun as well. And we have a luncheon. It's called The Voice at the Table. So we like to celebrate diversity and inclusion and bring everybody along. We want to hear your ideas or what you like about the community. It's all about keeping San Angelo beautiful. I think we talked a little bit about our mission is to create awareness and maintain clean, green, and beautiful spaces.
Yes.
So that's trash pickups, that's recycling and hazardous waste, and then beautification projects. So if you have a great idea or something in mind, would love to hear from you, would love for you to join us at that luncheon. Just shoot me an email or send me a call. We'll put you on the list, and it's always a really, really good time.
Well, we are so thrilled to have you here with us today, and that you're having this event this weekend. again and for helping out to be a part of the Star Spangled Banner Independence Day concert down at the River Stage on July 3rd and throughout the year. And I think it's important that Charlotte, that folks understand that your program is run through the city, and the bottom line is to keep San Angelo. We have a pride in our community and a pride in our hometown, and this is our place, and we want to keep it looking nice and clean and for everyone who lives here and for our visitors as well.
Right. And, you know, we are very proud to be a conduit to the community to provide enriching and fulfilling events and activities that are family friendly, that are student friendly, and that engage with all of the neighbors in the community. We really support safe neighborhoods, thriving community, and beautification to promote economic development for our businesses in San Angelo. So it is really important and a vital part of our mission. Now, we have a children's program. We're in all 18 of the SAISD school campuses with the after-school program, and our students become KSAB, which is an acronym for Keep San Angelo Beautiful, junior ambassadors. And what they do is they take a pledge to never litter and to recycle when they can. They get a certificate, they get business cards. We did a little planner for them, and we do that every year. This year, the theme is recycling is out of this world. Earth Day's theme was Love the Planet, so we are trying to keep in with that mission. So we distributed over 3,000 planners to our students and continue to provide environmental information, water conservation, and recycling tips for them. So the kids are our future. They're the ones that are going to be making the difference. They're going to be the next environmental engineers and lawyers. And we just need to give them something else to think about. And there's nothing better than loving the planet and leaving it better than you found it.
That's absolutely correct. And we thank you for doing that. And we hope that you come back and see us again.
Yes, I'll be happy to do that and report on our fall sweep as that comes around the corner. And would love, again, to have volunteers. You can reach us at 486-3771 or charlotte.anderson@cosatx.us. Like, follow, and share on Facebook to stay up to date on all our activities, and hopefully San Angelo Live, so we can come back again and catch up.
There you go. Charlotte Anderson, Keep San Angelo Beautiful. Thank you so much for being here.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Matt Trammell will be right back to wrap up the news.
Brock and he'll tell you the only thing that's as fun and fulfilling as riding one 1,500-pound bull is riding 37 horses. Bad boy. Mow with an attitude.
Come get your bad boy mower at Henderson Tractor and Implement on Christoval Road.
Since 1994, Angelo Bolt has been the leader in San Angelo and the Concho Valley for industrial fasteners, tools, and supplies. With our extensive inventory, we will most likely have what you need for any commercial or personal job. Our knowledgeable staff has many years of experience to assist you in finding the tool or fasteners you need. At Angelo Bolt, customer service is our top priority. Come see us today at 808 Warehouse Road or call 655-0075.
Power, durability, comfort. This season, you could have it all with a bad boy in your garage.
Every bad boy is built from scratch in the heart of America. Built to outlast the lifetime. Bad boys are fully welded with heavy gauge steel construction, engineered for all-day comfort, powered by high horsepower engines, and deliver the perfect cut. This season is the season for a bad boy.
Mow with an attitude.
Come get your bad boy mower at Henderson Tractor and Implement on Christoval Road.
Welcome back. Just a quick reminder, don't forget to like us on Facebook, hit the bell on YouTube, and of course, you can catch up with us Monday through Friday at 4 o'clock on this unique program, streamed only on SanAngeloLive.com. We end the show today with the exclusive interview that we teased with earlier from Congressman August Pfluger. In the interview, Joe Hyde and Congressman Pfluger discussed the immigration crisis and how it's affecting the Concho Valley. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good afternoon, and with us right now is August Pfluger, our congressman from Congressional District 11. And yesterday, August, you broke news that there's a possibility that the Department of Homeland Security is going to be dropping off illegal migrants in the Tom Green County area. Can you give us an update on what's happening, how you found out, and what's being done right now?
Well, Joe, this is nothing new when it comes to DHS and the lack of transparency. We were notified that CBP was looking at options to drop off, quote unquote, busloads of illegal immigrants inside San Angelo. This is just the latest in a string of incidents, I think, over the last year and a half since I've been in office that the Biden administration has done. And I'll remind everyone that in Midland last year, we had an unaccompanied minor facility for illegal immigrants under the age of 17 that was started, and that was overnight. They basically came in and put up to 700 kids in a facility, called the man camp, if you will. And that actually lasted for several months until we were able to push back and get it moved and get it out of Midland. But, this is just unacceptable. We don't have confirmation yet. We've reached out to Department of Homeland Security and CBP and have not received an official response. But it's something that I've asked Secretary Mayorkas multiple times, what his intentions are, not just on this type of issue, but in the, I guess, the entirety of the issue on border security. Enough is enough. San Angelo, Midland, Odessa, nowhere in District 11 or Texas or anywhere in the United States deserves to have the flood of illegal immigrants that we see causing an unfunded mandate on our school systems, on our hospitals, on our law enforcement, the number of high-speed chases and criminal activity that we see, the rise in violence. It's unacceptable, and enough is enough. And that's the reason that we wanted to make sure that not only was the community alerted, but the elected officials, the police chief, the sheriff, people that are in a position to safeguard and secure our community, that they have a heads up. And we're going to continue to push back as much as we possibly can because this is unacceptable.
Well, speaking of the pushback, and of course you come down to the district a lot. I see you down here in San Angelo a lot. And, the gas is approaching $5 a gallon. We'll probably be at $6 by Labor Day. People feel a lot of pressure from the inflation. And at the same time, we have oil at $117, $118 a barrel. And there's relatively zero activity compared to, let's say, 2015 when we had the last boom. People in the oil industry are telling me in the Permian, it's real hard to find venture capital. It's real hard to find people to support drilling new wells, new exploratory wells, and things like that. What is going on? Are we just going to just sit back and buy oil from Saudi Arabia while the Permian stays vacant?
Well, if it was up to President Biden, that's exactly what he wants. He wants to outsource everything when we can produce it right here at home. I mean, despite the fact that the Permian is producing a record number, the rig count and the amount of activity, as you mentioned, is down from pre-pandemic levels. We have the resources here. The administration, through Biden's lack of leadership, have made a conscious decision to make it so difficult through the permitting process. And like you mentioned, the ESG issues with access to capital are so incredibly difficult that the United States in this area looks like a third world country where people don't want to invest in the United States because the political environment is so unstable. This is a direct result of Biden's policies where they prioritize putting literally Moscow over Midland. And I know you followed my Midland over Moscow legislation. Recently, the administration has gone back to OPEC, back to Saudi Arabia, and asked them to produce more. And once again, I'll use the word unacceptable. We have the resources. We produce it cleaner. We produce it more efficiently. Not only do we need it, but our partners and allies need it around the world, which strengthens their national security just like it does for us. So we're going to continue to push back on the administration for their poor choices. The Permian Basin is the leader in secure energy. We've got more resources there than anywhere else in the world, and we should be producing it not only for America, but for our partners and allies around the world.
All right, one last question, August Pfluger, our congressman. I want to know what is going to change after the November elections. If what we're seeing, we're probably going to have what they call a red wave, and we might possibly take back the House of Representatives and do pretty well in the Senate. What do you think how do you think the mood of the country will change?
Well, I think the mood of the country is going to make that change, and I do believe that we are going to take back the House. I hope we take back the Senate. We didn't get here overnight, and it's going to take months, if not years, to unwind the bad policies, and especially over the last 2 years, the policies of one-party rule, where Democrats under Nancy Pelosi and Joe Biden have tried their best to really ruin the country in every aspect. So, I know that there's a lot of hope that we're going to take back the House. I think we will. But in addition to that, I would ask for patience, because the oversight and getting to the bottom of so many different issues is going to take some time. We're starting that right now. Myself and my office are writing letters to every possible agency that we can think of, especially those that affect our district, our industries, and our way of life. And we're looking for that oversight right this second, and want to make sure that come January of next year that we get the answers to questions that we've been asking and that we haven't gotten answers or sufficient answers to yet.
Well, Congressman Pfluger, thank you very much for taking time out of I know you were down there on the House voting on some things, and you took about 7 minutes out of your time to talk to us. We really appreciate you coming on San Angelo Live. I'm Joe Hyde. That's August Pfluger, your congressman for Congressional District 11. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.